Back away now, otherwise you're for public
Get
order.
your hands off!
Back away now, otherwise you're for public order.
Get your hands off!
Fight with me, you'll get locked
Get
up.
your hands
Walk
off!
out of my scene.
Where's your scene?
Welcome to Justice Police, where we put misconduct on display, explore police and legal content, protect rights, and demand accountability. This episode is brought to us by UK Meet the Tyrants. Be sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Auditor Mark is simply walking along a public road where a car crash has taken place when officers approach him with immediate hostility. There is no cordon, no tape, and no lawful restriction in place, yet they decide Mark should not pass. When he stands his ground and refuses to accept made-up authority, the situation escalates rapidly. What follows is an ugly display of unnecessary force, and a sergeant desperately attempting to invent laws to justify the actions taken. This stands as one of the clearest examples of power being abused simply because someone refused to submit.
Just debris all through there. Will you just cross over and wander around?
So I'll make my way through it. I'm not going to trip.
I'm telling you, cross over.
Well, if you're going to give me directives, you better get a tape over there, aren't you?
Okay, cross over.
Go on then.
Cross over.
Get the tape.
I'm not getting any tape.
Well, I'm not moving until you do.
Listen, the colleague said, please cross over. Okay, there's debris here, which is a hazard of safe protection.
I'm a grown-ass man. Bollocks to that. Jesus Christ.
Grown-ass man. Cross over. Cross over. It's very simple, or I'll make you walk all the way back round.
Oh, will you now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
On what grounds?
On what grounds? Because I'm telling you to.
You don't just dictate to a member of the public.
Unfortunately, I do.
No, you do not.
This is my scene. You're in my scene.
Is it a crime scene?
Yes.
Yes.
Now,
Where's the
cross over
tape?
for me.
You haven't got any tape whatsoever.
Cross over for me.
Okay?
Yeah. I've been perfectly polite with you. I said, please.
What's your
cross
bank
over.
account details?
My bank account
Yeah.
details? Why would I give you my bank account?
Come on, give me your bank
I'm
account
banking that
details.
West, mate. Now,
Give
cross
me your
over.
numbers. Come on, I'm asking politely.
All right. I'm not asking. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you politely. Cross over for me.
Mark is told to cross the road, not because of traffic danger, not because emergency services are moving through, but simply because an officer has decided that's what he wants. When Mark asks where the tape is, he's doing something very specific. He's checking whether this area has actually been converted from a public highway into a restricted zone. It hasn't. No tape, no cones, no barriers, no signage, nothing that would normally create a lawful expectation for the public to divert. Instead of explaining a genuine safety reason or citing any traffic control powers, the officer falls back on one vague statement. This is my scene, but scenes are controlled by measures, not moods. On a public road, officers cannot simply declare personal ownership and begin issuing commands detached from any visible restriction or legal authority.
It's a very simple request.
Is it?
I've not been in
If it's a request, then it can be declined.
Right.
Not just
And
them in
now
time,
you've declined my
however,
request.
it's been
I'm
weird.
telling you to. And if you don't, then I'll lock you up for obstruct. It's that simple.
Obstruct
Yeah.
for walking down a public
Yeah,
road.
Exactly.
As my colleague said, can you walk round on that side of the road?
Oh, you're just reading off the same sheet.
Well,
I thought you were going to be more intelligent.
why would I say you can walk down here when he just tells you to go around there?
I don't have to go round there. I could go over there. I could stand there. I could stand over there. I can stand anywhere I want.
Of course you can, but you can't walk through here.
Of course I can.
No, we're telling you no.
What?
We're telling you you can't.
You don't tell a member of the public what they can and can't do on a public road when they've not broken any laws.
At the moment.
If you want to control this area, tape it off now. Right now.
Tell you what, back away now, otherwise you're for public
Get
order.
your hands off.
Back away now, otherwise you're for public order. That's all I'm saying now.
Public order? How's that?
because
How do you want
you've been
that?
at the crime scene, okay? And you've been
This
aggressive.
is not a crime scene.
How do you know it's not a crime scene?
Because there's no
How do you
tape.
know it's not a crime
There's
scene?
no tape.
Doesn't have to be tape. We can have uniform officer controlling the area. There doesn't need to be
That's
tape.
not how it works with a crime scene.
The moment Mark points out the obvious solution, tape it off, everything changes. An officer suddenly steps into his space and threatens arrest for public order, now claiming Mark is interfering with a crime scene. That leap is outrageous. A crime scene is not created by volume, emotion, or proximity. It's created by clear, identifiable control measures. Saying, this doesn't need tape because an officer is controlling the area, is simply wrong. Control must be communicated in a way the public can actually see, understand, and comply with. Members of the public are not expected to read minds or guess where an invisible boundary begins. If restrictions exist only inside an officer's head,
What makes sure you avoid
Stop following me.
Get out, me.
Get your Get your hands off.
Fight with me, you'll get locked up.
Get your hands
Walk
off.
out of my seat.
Where's your scene?
Of my seat.
Get your hands.
Walk out. Now walk.
Right, that's assault.
You'll get locked up. It's very simple. All right. I gave you some simple instructions. You
You
decided.
don't give me
to-
directives.
I do.
You don't even know where I was going. Where do you think your crime scene is?
probably tried-
Right, get your hands off me.
Carry on fighting.
Again, and you're gonna get nicked.
locked up.
All right. You were told to do stuff. Now get away.
Come back into my scene, you'll be arrested.
Where's your scene? Where's your tape? Where's the barrier?
Tape. You've been told once
Wait,
already.
wait, wait.
You've been aggressive.
But I'm not being aggressive.
Yes, you have.
What's that just been assault?
I've seen you swing that helmet.
Oh, you're going down that street, are you?
Yes, I am.
Right, back to work, go on. Panic over.
Move
Back
away.
to work.
Move away. You've been told.
You should move me out of the scene if you're not.
Yeah, I have. But
Right.
I'm also pretending you've come back in.
End of.
You want to head away, cross the
You
road.
never asked whether I live there, whether I'm visiting, nothing. You weren't interested.
They push Mark back and then warn him that if he re-enters the area, he'll be arrested. Yet there's still nothing clearly marking where that area even begins or ends. And even after Mark is visibly away from them, one officer continues ordering him to move on further. At that point, the instruction is no longer stay out of a defined space. It becomes keep walking until we're satisfied. And that's something entirely different. What Mark exposes next is the part they can't recover from. They never ask the most basic procedural questions. Do you live here? Are you visiting? Do you need to pass through? Those questions matter, because on a public road, restriction must be based on necessity, not authority. Instead of establishing a lawful reason, they skip straight to commands, and then to force. That's not crowd control. That's control for its own sake.
Do you understand what's happened here?
Oh,
Do you understand what's
let
happened
me
here?
guess, see if I can work it out.
Has anybody been
I'm a
injured?
bit dumb,
Has
but how
anybody
does
been
it-
killed?
No.
You don't know?
No.
No, you don't know.
No, I do know.
You don't know?
I do know.
How do you know?
Because if there was an injury, there'd be tape up.
Not necessarily. No. You don't understand.
Anyway, me and you're done. You can go back to
You're
work.
done. So if you want to cross over,
I'm not crossing anywhere.
Otherwise, you're coming in.
Oh, you're really trying to push the buttons, aren't
I'm not
you?
trying to push the buttons.
You are? We've already got unlawful assault.
It's not a lawful assault.
Is it not?
I've already already recorded.
So is this.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Yeah. If you want to open your arms and become aggressive, obviously I will use force to move you back. Understand me?
I think you better just go back to work. Are you
Understand
witnessing this?
Understand?
I understand exactly what you're trying to do, mister. You're a sergeant, act accordingly.
Okay, stop.
Back to work.
Oi.
Don't stand there trying to
Oi.
poke my buttons.
What's your name? What's your name?
Mister, back to
Hello,
work.
hello. Just talk.
Mr. Public Servant, back to work.
He is working. He's
He's trying to escalate it so he can arrest me.
At the moment.
Get your ass back to work.
Listen, don't start.
This officer doesn't just fail to de-escalate. He actively escalates while pretending he's preventing it. Mark is laughing the situation off, calm, relaxed, clearly non-threatening. And yet the officer still reaches for a conditional threat. If you open your arms, I'll use force. That's not managing aggression. That's projecting it. And it gets worse when the sergeant arrives. Instead of stepping back and allowing a supervisor to reset the temperature, the same officer stays planted right beside Mark, looming while he's trying to speak. Hovering next to someone mid-conversation with a sergeant isn't about safety. It's about influence. It's pressure through presence, an attempt to dominate the interaction without saying a word. This is how situations quietly escalate, not because of risk, but because ego refuses to step aside.
I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to swear at him, I'll swear. He's just assaulted me.
If you swear,
He's just assaulted me.
listen, if you swear,
Unnecessarily.
listen. Bring your voice down. You're escalating now because you're.
Because he's getting me angry. I've just been assaulted by the little munchkin.
Bring your voice down then. Right.
No!
Right. Okay. So anyhow,
If I grab him and start pushing him about, what's going to happen?
you're asked not to walk down that side of the road. Okay. You're asked to walk on the side of the road.
It was bollocks. I was asked not to because you know who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Yes, you do.
I don't
Yeah.
know your name. I've been told that you have a Facebook page. That's what I've been told. No,
So do you think that was right? For a man who was doing no wrong,
for you,
I was harming no one.
you gonna let me speak though? Are you gonna let me speak?
No, you answer my question.
No. If you want,
Was I harming anyone?
if you want to answer, yeah.
Was I harming anyone?
But what didn't you do? What didn't you do?
I don't do what I'm told by
Well,
idiots.
maybe you need.
All right?
Maybe you need to. Right. Anyway.
Maybe you need to do your job as a sergeant and put some barrier tape up in future,
Right.
so the members of the public don't get unnecessarily and unlawfully assaulted.
Right. When you're asked to walk on the opposite side of the road. It's not.
Problem isn't just what the sergeant says. It's what he chooses to frame as irrelevant. Instead of addressing whether this situation ever required enforcement at all, he reduces the entire encounter to a matter of inconvenience, as if the only issue was Mark not wanting to take a longer route. And the word he uses exposes everything. Asked. Mark wasn't asked to do anything. He was ordered, crowded, physically moved, and threatened with arrest. Calling that an ask isn't a mistake. It's a rewrite. It's damage control, softening the reality after the fact so it sounds reasonable on paper, even if it wasn't lawful or justified in real time. This isn't clarification. It's narrative management.
I'm asking you to stop swearing.
It's not against the law to swear at you.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Not
Case law. No, it's not.
really. So
Yes.
listen, public order doesn't have to be a person in hearing or sight. Okay, it is the theoretical person.
Oh, so now we're making up theoretical people that could be hiding in the bushes, guys.
That's what it is.
You're a numpty. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to look at your law then, mate. If that's what you think. Right, anyway.
Nowhere in Section 5 have I seen the word theoretical.
Doesn't say it.
Nowhere.
It doesn't say it in the words. It's in the context of.
So the theoretical people, it's hidden in Section 5 as well. Theoretically, it's in there. Is it? You're really that stupid.
No,
Come on.
You're really boring me. Right.
In other words, I've beat you. I've won the conversation.
No, you're boring me. You're boring.
I've beat you.
No, you're boring.
Psychologically, I've beat you.
Review your footage when you can.
Say goodbye to short ass. I'll catch him again.
That exchange is almost surreal. The sergeant confidently announces that Section 5 applies, not because of a real person, but because of a theoretical one. An imaginary bystander who, somewhere in his head, might be offended. That isn't a slip of wording, that's a complete fabrication. Section 5 has never worked on hypotheticals that IT requires an actual person, within sight or hearing, who is likely to be caused harassment, alarm, or distress. Not a made-up audience. Not a hypothetical passerby. Not in theory. So when Mark laughs, it isn't mockery, that it's the only rational response to hearing a senior officer invent legal concepts in real time. What truly sinks this encounter isn't force or raised voices, that it's how quickly the officers reveal that nothing has been properly thought through, no clear boundaries, no articulated powers, no lawful sequence of decision-making. Everything runs on instinct and dominance first, justification later. Mark didn't derail this situation. The officers did by trying to control space they never properly defined, then reacting badly when someone noticed. And when you stop focusing on individual moments and instead look at the flow, the pattern becomes obvious. Every time Mark asks a basic question, why? Under what power? Where is this written? He doesn't get an answer, he gets escalation. Push instead of explanation, threat instead of clarity. And when even that fails, language starts getting invented to paper over the gaps. The sergeant's exit is the real ending, whether he intended it or not, creating a theoretical victim, being laughed at for it, then walking away claiming boredom. That isn't authority, that's embarrassment dressed up as indifference, that a senior officer couldn't defend his own words for more than a sentence. So he disengaged rather than admit error. And that tells you everything, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Justice Police. It really helps support independent coverage. Also, be sure to check out Mark's channel, linked in the description. Show him some love. Thanks for watching. This was Justice Police, and I'll see you in the next one.